And my grandfather, he was 89 at the time, he gave me his biography. He'd written up his entire life, all of his accomplishments, the places he'd lived, the things that he'd done, and he gave me this biography. And when my grandfather gave me that biography, I thought, whoa, this is a thick book. You've written out all of your accomplishments, but it felt shallow in some ways because he didn't necessarily know how to record the impact that he'd had on people's lives. And so it just, in my mind, it clicked that here was this book that recorded his accomplishments, but nowhere was there a book that recorded his relationships. And so I decided that I would build him a book for his 90th birthday. And so this was around 89, and I thought, no, by 90, I want to create a book for him that summarizes his influence. And the way that we did that, or that I did that, was by creating just a simple way to gather messages, gather pictures from his family, from his friends, from his childhood friends, from his neighbors. And we just got the word out that we were looking for memories and messages and pictures. And we gathered these together and created this beautiful book. And at his 90th birthday party, we presented him a book just as he'd presented us a book of his life. And we gave that to him to somehow summarize not so much what he'd done in life, but who he'd influenced. And he's since told me that he's read it many, many times, that it's meaningful. Because I think about my grandfather, I've known him my entire life, but I had never paused and thought what he meant to me. And it just would have torn me apart if somehow I'd lost him and I wouldn't have been able to tell him what all he meant to me. And so from there, I just started thinking, how do we get more of these stories together? How do we get more of these memories to try to tell people what they mean to us? And what it's become is a website, a company, a book-making company where we're able to bring together memories and pictures and just thoughts and just love into a physical book. And we use our website to do it, where we're able to reach out to friends and family and we're really trying to enable other people to be more thoughtful. Because it's hard to be thoughtful. Being thoughtful is something that takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time and money to find a gift that is meaningful, to create something that's meaningful. You can't just throw money at a thoughtful gift. And so the purpose of Gratbook is, how do we make it easier to be thoughtful? How do we somehow create a place where people can gather memories and photos from a group of people for an individual?